I fixed this one up last year. It was one of those last memories I had before I fell into that oxycodone haze for 3 or 4 months.
Speaking of which, how's your foot healing up?
But I still can't feel it for crap. It's like a big old numb ham down there at the end. But you know what? I've been walking the dog for a mile and a half. We went 2.3 miles the other day. A couple days a week when the weather's not too cold right now. But so I'm using it a lot, and it still swells up, and I gotta ice it from time to time. But such is life, right, man?
Well, join the club of old age and scars. Chicks dig it, man. Chicks dig it.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it, man. You know, you can only be young once, but you can be immature forever. I'm gonna go that route. Dan, there was something else in there. It was really witty too. KD8 SLG over to KC5 RBG.
Well, I'm surprised your wits have gone. You know, that's part of old age too. Get used to it.
So, Audrey sort of came up with this two-doorway theory. That once you pass through 2 doorways, you forget why you were going somewhere. It really seems to work, dude. I go from one room to the next room to get something, and it's gone. It's just gone. Where'd it go?
Yeah, you probably walk in there and don't even know what room it is. That's a good theory, though. That is a really good theory. I'm going to have to remember that. And then I'll just maybe get my drone to fly in there for me and, you know, locate what I'm looking for. And then I'll just GPS a path to it.
I'm thinking I'm going to hang like a dry erase board around my neck by a chain and, you know, and stick a dry erase marker there on some piece of string wrapped around my my wrist so I can't lose it. Just going to jot down notes before I go to the next room to get something.
Yeah, I got a chalkboard. But it's a little bit too heavy for me, you know. My old age and all these back and neck operations and shoulder operations, I can't carry it anymore, and definitely can't wear it around my neck. So it's hung on the wall, but that didn't me any good.
Oh, how about this one? Hey, Alexa, when I get to the next room, remind me to get this.
Well, there you go. That's definitely a winner. Yeah, you can do that, or even Siri for that matter. Have her remind you in 30 seconds.
Audrey has a guy's voice for her Siri. It's kind of creepy and weird. I'm really used to all the digital assistants sounding like ScarJo.
all my digital assistants now are starting to sound like my AI voice in Grok. When she talks to me now, it seems like all the other devices have that same voice. It's really eerie because, here I think I'm talking to one girl and then I'm talking to the next, and it's the same voice. And, on my phone, at least she's got an Australian accent, so I know that one's a little different. Same voice inflections and stuff, though.
W8WKY.
I believe that was my node. A word from my sponsor. It's KD8 SLG. RevCav, I'm adding you to the list. I see you out there. What else you got, Shannon?
I got nothing, man. But I guess put me in on the list, and I'll hang around. You don't need to call me on the pre-checkout list. I'm probably going to go find some dinner before the show, before the big show. So I'll be back then, but I'll let you start conversating with the crews, and we'll talk at you later. You have a good one there, bud. And we all need to get on 56 Charlie again at some point. Been missing you there. But anyway, I'll let you get to it, man. Kilo Charlie 5, real big guns. God bless in 73. Talk to you later.
Delta 8,
Yeah, I hear you.
Juliet Echolink with a question.
I don't even have my hotspot hooked up right now. So, and I'm not at my QTH, so there's that. And no D-Star radio down here, at least nothing I can get to a repeater that has D-Star on, so I'm kind of sunk. Unless I figure out how to get the gateway to work. Anyway, all right, man. I got you on the list. Dustin will probably call you anyway, because Dustin. So there. KD8 SLG. I'll be listening for another minute or two. Anybody want to get in on the early list? Give me a holler.
KD8 SLG WDHAEL.
Man, I don't think I've ever heard you before, and your call sign got lost there. You're going to have to give it to me with phonetics, please.
Not a problem. Whiskey Delta 8. Juliet Echo Lima. Name is Jim.
Fine business. Thank you very much, sir. I had the WD8, but it just all got washed away there. I'm not quite in listening for call signs mode yet. How you doing tonight? What's going on in Port Charles? And did I hear you talking to, I think I heard you talking to Chuck earlier tonight, didn't I?
Yes, you did, but I am not in Port Charlotte, even though that's my home QTH. I'm here in Akron, Ohio this evening, and I have a question for you and anybody else. I'm looking for any ham fests that might be in the area in December.
I got nothing for you, Jim. I really don't. We had the Marks Hamfest a couple of weeks ago, and that was sort of the end of the season. I don't know if anybody knows anything else that's going on out there. I'm sure ARRL has a list on their website somewhere, but I'm going to throw that out there while I run down the hall and grab a soda before the net starts. So anyone can help Jim out. Give him a holler, WD8JEL, for Hamfests around here in the month of December. And I'll be back for the net. KD8 SLG. Take it away, Jim.
All right, I will be standing by. I could go online and find out, but thought maybe if somebody had something going. I lived here for 40 plus years, and I know there were some things going on in the fall and winter periods, not too much. Sorry, my battery died. WDHAE, all clear.
The Beacon Net, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
There's my girl. QST, 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 calling all amateurs to the Beacon Net. Pre-show. Sponsored by the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, right here on the W8WKY repeater in Doylestown, Ohio. 147 Mark 390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. We meet here every Wednesday and Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-ins start a half hour before the net. That's me. We've got trivia coming up in about a half hour. At the top of the hour when Dustin lights up the nighttime airwaves. That's KD80PC. This is a controlled net. We ask that all traffic pass through net control. Your net control operator this evening is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8 SLG. My personal is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo, just Nick. This is the way it works. I'm going to take a couple of rounds of check-ins real quick. Then I'm going to go back through the list and see who's sticking around for the big show to play trivia and who's just here to get their ticket punched and say hi. Before I do that, let's check in with tonight's Beacon Net team, what I like to call the Mickey Mouse Roll Call. KD80PC, this is KD8SLG. How's your radio working tonight, Dustin?
KD8SLG, this is KD80PC. Well, the magic loose smoke hasn't come out yet, so I think we're doing okay. You can just validate my parking there. I'm going to be in and out there, proxy me in. So we'll say we'll say 73 for now, and we'll catch you again at the top of the hour. This is KD8EPC, back to KD8SLG.
Hey, is NetLogger populating for you?
W8WKY.
Word from our sponsor there. Yeah, it certainly is this time. No fat fingers pressing the wrong buttons, huh?
I had to wait for my node again to ID. Yeah, no fat finger slippage yet tonight, but the night is young. Going to clear with KD8EPC. Let's see if Nick and Knight's out there tonight. KE8QKO, KD8SLG. How you doing, Nick?
KD8SLG, KE8QKO. I'm doing fine, sir. I'm doing fine. Standing by for the start of the net. Not much else to really add. With that, I'll pass it back to you. KE8QKO.
Good to hear you, man. It's fun to hear you battling your way into the barometer net in the mornings. Guts to tell you. Going to clear with KE8QKO. Let's check in with Josh and Lucy. W8HRF. Josh, you're up first. How you doing tonight, man? You got trivia?
KD8SLG, W8HRF. Oh, I just got downstairs. Yes, I have main trivia ready to rock and roll. It's another CB radio related question tonight, follow up to last week's. So that will be cool. Good to hear you, man. Throw it back to you. KD8SLG, W8HRF.
Fine business, Josh. Sounding loud, proud tonight. Gonna clear with W8HRF. Let's say hi to Miss Lucy. KE8YUK, KD8SLG. Are you there, Lucy? And I guess you have alt trivia, eh?
KD8SLG, KE8YUK. I'm here, and I've got alt trivia. That's my 2 cents. Catch you when it's top of the hour. KE8YUK, back to KD8SLG.
Hang on to those pennies, man. Hang on to those pennies, Lucy. They're going to be worth something someday. Start putting them in a jar for Miss Betty and Will. Be looking forward to the alt trivia tonight. We're going to clear with KE8YUK. We got one more here on Mickey Mouse Roll Call. KE8VZA, this is KD8SLG. How you doing, Eric? What's up?
I got my Baofeng, KE8VZA here. I'm going to do my best to keep my eyes open and or propped open, one or the other, and stick around for the net tonight. It's good to hear everybody. KE8VZA, back over to you, Nick.
See if we can keep you awake tonight, Eric. It's been really slow the last couple of Wednesdays. We'll probably only have 25 or 30 check-ins. We'll be done by 10:30. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, maybe I jinxed it and we get the 100 today, Dustin. By the way, Dustin did 50 the first hour on the border breaker net today. Pretty cool. K8ZRY, I see you out there. I get you on the list. All right there, Eric. We're going to keep you awake, I promise. Not. Going to clear a K8VZA. That wraps up Mickey Mouse Roll Call. Let me tell you who I got, then we'll take some check-ins. So here we go. We had WB4EIZ Chuckles in there earlier tonight. Thanks, Chuck. He sticks around to hear the girl, and then I think he goes to sleep. KC5RBG Shannon's up there at the top of the list tonight. K8LY J Bob is in there. K5CFY in slot number 10. Thanks for taking Nancy's hour today, Ray. N5 KBD Pete's on the list. K6 KJV Kevin RevKev, excuse me. WD8 JEL Jim, you're on the list. KI5 TAQ Taco Tim, KE8QFT Uncle Fred, and KE8ZRY Jeremy. I'm putting you on there now, just like I said. And let's see who else is out there. This is KD8SLG. I'm taking early check-ins for the BeaconNet. I'm listening.
Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra, AA8CS, Gary, in Fairlawn.
Kilo Charlie 8, Hotel Delta Papa, KC8, HDP, Jerry in Shreve.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, Tom in Canton, in and out this evening.
Kilo Charlie 8, Echo Echo Yankee, Dave in East Sparta, and we're in and out.
All right, let me grab it. We picked up AA8CS, President Gary, and KC8HDP, President Jerry. We had a couple of presidents lined up there. Fine business. We had K8MNT. Tom's in and out. Go find us a joke for the morning, Tom. And Dave, over there in East Sparta. KC8EEY is in and out. Thanks, Dave. Have a good night. Anybody else out there? I'm listening. It's KD8SLG.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Lima Oscar, KF8CLO, Mark in Middlefield, Mobile.
Alpha Delta 8, Mike November, in and out.
All right, I think I fished a couple out there. KF8CLO, Mark, I heard you in there. KE9DQS, I believe that was somebody underneath there on Echolink. That was really, really choppy. I'll get a confirmation there in a second. Then I had a KD8MN, I think, Kilo Delta 8, Mike November. I got a Patrick there, but I don't think that name matches. So first, let's clean up the KE9DQS. Is that right, Todd?
Copy that, KE9DQS. My signal coming in better. Yeah, I am on Echolink, QSL.
Clear as a bell, Todd. Clear as a bell. I just think there was some doubling going on there. I gotcha. And KD8MN, is that right? I heard Mike November, 8 Mike November, I'm guessing.
Alpha Delta 8, Mike November, Greg in Painesville, they're in and out.
All right, I got you this time. Alpha Delta 8, Mike November. Thanks, Greg. All I heard was the 8, and I guessed. Guessed wrong. All right, fine business. Let's go up to the top of the list, see who's sticking around and stuff tonight. Shannon told me not to give him a call, so I'll respect his wishes. KC8, KC5 RBG, Real Big Guns. Dustin will talk to you in about 20 minutes, buddy. Then we've got KE8LYJ Bob. You're on the list, Bob. How you doing tonight, man? You gonna stick around for the big show?
I'm not doing horrible, considering the weather. Man, it turned to crap in a hurry, didn't it? Yeah, I'll hang out tonight. That's about it for now. I'll drop everything else at the top of the hour. This is KA8LYJ.
W8WKY. Repeat.
Cool, Bob. I got you sticking around. And, yeah, it went south real fast, so to speak. It's still piling up a little bit down here. A little bit. Got you sticking around. K8LYJ, KD8SLG. Let's go out to Tulsa and talk to Ray. K5CFY. This is KD8SLG. Fine business this afternoon, Ray. Fine business. You sticking around for trivia tonight?
W8WKY.
D8SLG Internet K5CFY. I'm sticking around for the trivia. I'm also sticking around for the second 50. K5CFY.
There goes my ID again. Oh, Ray, we'll be here all night looking for 50. But that was fun today, for sure. We will have to go for the century someday, for sure. We're going to clear the K5CFY, who's sticking around. Let's talk to Pete tonight. N5KBD, KD8SLG. What's going on out in Coweta? Pete, and are you sticking around for the big show? Pete, were you in and out? I don't remember seeing it on the blue screen. I'm going to give you another chance here. N5KBD, KD8SLG. All right, we're going to mark Pete in and out. He usually is. Haven't talked to him in a while. I was looking forward to it. All right, let's go to Rev Kev way out there in California. Valley Springs, Maranatha Kev. K6KJV, this is KD8SLG. What's going on, Kev?
What's up, Nick? This is K6KJV here in Valley Springs, California, where it's cold and foggy. That's right. Ain't seen the sun and don't know how long. It's been a couple of 2-3 weeks. Oh, well, other than that, let's see. Everything's going all right. Thank you very much for picking me up off the dashboard. Appreciate it. And I'm here. I might as well stick around and see how the show goes. So, back to you there, Nick. Maranatha.
All right, Rev Kev. Always a pleasure, man. Glad I got to say hi to you tonight. You're listening to the W8WKY repeater. I'm KD8SLG, and this is the BeaconNet pre-show. Next up, we got WD8JEL. Jim, I threw you on the list. Did anyone come back to you with any hamfests, and are you going to stick around to play trivia with us tonight? All right, I think Jim's already gone. Let's go back out to Oklahoma and talk to Taco Tim. KI5TAQ, KD8SLG. What's up, Tim? You have time to stick around and play trivia tonight?
Hi, good evening there, Nick. Yes, I'm sticking around for the net tonight. I'll let you get on down the list. I got some kind of machine in the background. This is KI5TAQ.
No, I heard some of that rumble there, man. Watch your step. And we'll catch up with you later, Tim. We're going to clear the KI5TAQ. So I'll let's see, KC8FQV, Mark, it's a net now. I got you on the list, Mark, and Thomas out in Tennessee, KN4EWT, I got you as well. Go to Uncle Fred, KE8QFT, KD8SLG. Uncle Fred, what sports are you following these days? And are you sticking around for trivia tonight?
Yeah, I'll be around for trivia. We got a little bit of snow I see looking out the window. You know, I come in like 4:30 and put my bathrobe on, and it's, you know, so I don't pay much attention to what's going on out there. However, I did look out the window a while ago and see we're getting some snow. I'm seeing some stuff on Facebook. I don't know if it's true or not about the University of Michigan coach being in a lot of trouble, and sounds like a serious thing. Don't know anything about it yet. I'm trying to find out. But So just live. KE8QFT, back to net control.
I am not up to date on any of that kerfuffle, Uncle Fred, and I'm surprised I remember saying anything about it, because once you said something about you getting in your bathrobe, I had that picture in my mind, and I ran for the bleach. Uncle Fred. Got you sticking around tonight, man. We're going to clear KE8QFT. Let's go to Ashland and check in with Jeremy tonight. KE8ZRY, KD8SLG. What's up, Jeremy? You going to play trivia with us tonight?
KD8SLG, this is KE8ZRY. Good evening, Nick. Everybody who's checked in so far. Yeah, I'm going to stick around. I'm trying to stay warm and everything, you know. And I'm going to be here for the long haul. So until then, I'll pass it back over to you. This is KE8ZRY.
All right, man, we're going to light up the nighttime airwaves, see if we can keep you warm that way. I'm glad you're sticking around tonight, Jeremy. We're going to clear KE8ZRY. Let's go to Fairlawn. The president. He's going to tell us all about tomorrow night's extravaganza, I betcha. AA8CS, this is KD8SLG. No beer night tonight and making the rounds on the nets. Good to hear you, Gary. What's up? Are you going to stay up late with us?
Good evening, Nick. Just Nick. And the rest of the Beacon netizens. Good to be here. Actually, the good news about tomorrow is there's no snow in the forecast. So once this is done and they get all the roads cleaned up, we should be good to go for tomorrow night's extravaganza. Yeah, it should be a nice party. Just really looking forward to it. A couple cool things going on. Stefan's going to do his magic show. That's going to be fabulous. The food's going to be good. The camaraderie is going to be excellent. And it's just going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see everybody enjoy the Christmas season with the family, and just makes it all nice. So yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, no beer. No, honestly, I'm just about shot. I'm gonna give it the good old college try tonight to stay up. But I'll be honest with you, Nick. I'm just about done. There's lots of little things to take care of, and hopefully I got them all, and that's the important thing. That's all I have. I'll give it a shot staying with you tonight, Nick, and we'll see you tomorrow. KD8SLG in the group, AA8CS.
Gary, so great to have you on board. I put an M next to you there, so Dustin's going to call you, like, first thing. So stick around. We'll call that executive privilege. How's that sound?
Oh, I absolutely love the sound of executive privilege. Yeah, sounding great. And thank you for that. I do appreciate it. AA8CS, back to that.
I'm excited about tomorrow night, man. I am. It's cool. And we'll talk to you on the barometer net. The ungodly hour of 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'll be there. It'll still be dark. We're going to clear with AA8CS, who is sticking around. And let's go to Shreve and talk to Jerry, my other president, KC8HDP, KD8SLG. Good to hear you, Jerry. Are you going to stick around tonight?
Well, good evening, Nick, and everyone on the pre-net. Great to hear you. Fine business on the Boredom Breaker net, Nick. Yes, I am sticking around, and I'll play trivia and stick around for the whole net. So I'll let you get back to the list. KD8SLG, this is KC8HDP.
W8WKY.
Cool. We're going to have to play the president's song. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Cool. And fine business, Jerry. You've been doing a lot of nets, too. I think it was Gary or Craig. Craig said that on the Worcester net tonight. That you've been making the rounds, man. Good to hear you out here tonight, too. Cool. We're going to clear KC8HDP. You're listening to the W8WKY repeater, the BeaconNet pre-show. I'm KD8SLG. K8MNT. Tom was in and out. KC8EEY. Dave was in and out, too. Let's go talk to Mark. Up north, I think he's on the OKE repeater. KF8CLO, KD8SLG. How you doing tonight, Mark? And are you going to stick around?
This is KF8CLO, and I believe I'm going to hit the bed because I've had a long day playing in the snow with all these goofballs, I guess you would call it. People still haven't learned how to drive this year yet. Russell was really full of snow today, and it come down like you wouldn't believe for a little while. Other than that, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to stick out and hold a net. I made all 3 nets today, and that was my goal, so I'm done. 73s, and back to you.
Well, congrats on making the trifecta, and W8OKE was treating you really well tonight. You sounded, that was a clear signal there. You came in with somebody earlier tonight. Got you marked in and out. Thanks, Mark. We're going to clear the KF8CLO. Let's talk to Todd. KE9DQS, KD8SLG. How are you tonight, Todd? And what's going on in Indiana?
This is KD9DQS, Todd in Indy. Doing well. Just got a weather advisory issued for the area. Looks like 2 to 5 inches maybe coming in late tomorrow evening here in central Indiana, and then maybe a little bit more on Sunday. So winter doing winter things. Yeah, December's been pretty warm the last couple of years, but this year it's changing up on us, keeping us on our toes. Have to be in and out this evening, have something come up, but I appreciate you having me. This is K9DQS, back to net.
K9DQS, KD8SLG. Yeah, winter seems to have come on with a vengeance before it's really even winter. And I got you marked in and out, and I hope everything goes well. And we're here every Wednesday and Sunday night. So come back and join us again. Thanks, Todd. We're going to clear with KE9DQS and KD8SLG, 88MN. Greg was in and out. I've added K3MBC. I saw you sneak in on the blue screen there. So you're on the list now, Mark. But before we talk to you, let's talk to the other Mark. It's a net now, Mark. KC8FQV is KD8SLG, Mark. How you doing? What do you got for us, and are you sticking around tonight?
Yeah, Nick, we're going to stick around. We're coming through Newberry right now. So, yeah, we'll stick around. And, yep, there will be I don't think there will be any streaming of our Christmas party tomorrow. So if you didn't get your reservations in, well, you could come, but they'll probably set you in the corner because you were naughty. Because you didn't get your reservations in, but I'm sure you could come, and we'll just put the naughties in the corner. So we'll send it back your way next case, FQV.
KC8FQV, KD8SLG. That's right, Mark. We will not be streaming the Christmas party. We're just there to have fun, man. So, you know, just get together, break bread, and no one needs to see me stuffing my pie hole, that's for sure. I eat like a savage, they tell me. All right, Mark. A little bit of snow coming in on you with the OKE, but fully copyable. A little bit of snow, get it? I'll see you tomorrow night, and I do have you sticking around. We're going to clear with KC8FQV, and let's talk to Thomas again today. KN4EWT. This is KD8SLG. How you doing? What's going on in Tennessee? Are you going to stay up late with us tonight?
Yeah, I'll hang around for trivia. It's always proved interesting.
This is KN4EWT. Not a whole lot going on here. It's dark and cold. I did everything I needed to do. Just sitting here doing some Christmas shopping for my mom and stepdad, trying to figure this out. So, yeah, just hanging around. Or as my dad always liked to say it, just hanging around like a hair in a biscuit. KN4EWT.
Oh, the imagery we get here on the Beacon Net. We've gone from Uncle Fred in a bathrobe to a hair in a biscuit. Tom, it's good to have you on board tonight, man. Yeah, the trivia is fun. We try to have a good time with it. Josh and Lucy are awesome with it. I, not so much. We're going to clear with KN4EWT. Tom is down in Tennessee. And we picked up Mark out in Texas. K3MBC. This is KD8SLG. What's going on in Texas tonight? And are you going to stay up late and play trivia with us?
Well, I guess counter to Ohio, it got up to a roaring 72 degrees here in the Houston area. And I thought I'd just pop on NetLogger to see if you were well represented from Texas. So I thought I'd better jump in and take a listen. I'm going to try my best to stay up late, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. Back to you, K3MBC.
Well, good to have you on board, man. And, yeah, nothing's guaranteed, that's for sure, especially when we start staying up late like this. We have a repeater or two from Texas that link in, and there's a couple of guys that come in later on in the net. So Texas will be represented later on, but so far I think you're at the top of the Texas representation list. Glad I snagged you there off the blue screen. And 72 sounds lovely right now, I got to tell you. I've got 29 degrees, and it's snowing. We'll give you a call later. Hope you're there. We're going to clear with K3MBC. This is KD8SLG. I got about, a minute left before the net starts, and I hand it off to Dustin. Anyone want to get in on the pre-show real quick? This is your chance. It's KD8SLG. I'm listening.
November Tango 8, Dave, Copley, Ohio.
Victor 3, Kilo, WV3K, Phil and Council.
All right, we picked up two there, and I got a couple of beeps out of the OKE, but I didn't get any audio from it. But we picked up NT8D Dave and WV3K Phil. Let's grab Dave, see if he's going to stick around. He just wants to say hi and get his ticket punched. NT8D, KD8SLG. How you doing, Dave? You sticking around, or are you just here to get your parking ticket validated?
I just walked through the door, got home from rehearsal in downtown Cleveland. I can't fall asleep right now. I'm going to stick around for a little while and let you guys put me to sleep. NT8D.
All right, man. Well, stay up and play with us tonight. Fine business. Hope the rehearsal went well. I got NT8D sticking around. Let's talk to Phil, WV3K. Phil, you sound a little shaky. Hope you're doing well. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, Nick. I'm still in a heavy mode of emotional recovery, which I don't think is going to happen all too soon. And secondly, I have medical concerns that's demanding some critical attention that I need to care for myself here at home. Got a few more rounds to go at the hospital, and until then, I just want to wish everyone a good time tomorrow together, and camaraderie and fellowship, and enjoy, and most importantly, be safe in the evening at the Eagles Club. And it's good to hear the familiar voices. I'm going to take my meds and get myself ready for bed, and also
do some medical cleaning up my wounds right now. I've got a few more sessions to go through. So anyway, I'm going to hand it back over to you. You have a great night, Nick, and it's good to hear your voice. God bless, and many blessings to everyone. KD8 SLG, pre-net control, even though a couple minutes after. WV3K, and I'm clear.
Phil, it's great hearing your voice. And thanks for coming in and saying hi to us, letting us know you're out there. Dustin's been keeping me filled in on what you've been up to, so. You sleep well, my friend, and feel better. Catch you later on. We're going to clear with WV3K. My time is up. I'd like to thank everybody who checked in here with me on the pre-show tonight, but it's time for Dustin to light up the nighttime airwaves. KD8PC, this is KD8SLG. Light 'em up, Dustin.
All right, thanks so much there, Nick. Good evening and welcome to the Beacon Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8PC, and I'll be your net control for the evening. The Beacon Net meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 48496, Echolink W8WKY-R. This is a direct net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-in, so if you don't get in the first time to stand by, we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked with our friends in Oklahoma, Fireside, and various other networks, so we asked you to keep for a couple of seconds before you transmit and make sure you let everything drop so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, now hearing any emergency or priority traffic stations that haven't already checked in the pre-show, I'd like to check into the Beacon Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Kilo Echo 8 Bravo Hotel Quebec KE8 BHQ Benjamin Mobile.
Net control, can I have your call sign please? Slowly VK1JT Canberra, Australia.
All right, we picked up a couple there. We have a KE8BHQ Ben, and let's see, we had the Australia station. I'm waiting for the net logger to load there. That Australia station, I may need you to come back to me one more time phonetically and a little bit slower because I may have missed it. Oh, I got you there, John. BK1JT, and my call sign is Kilo Delta 8 Echo Papa Charlie, and the name here is Dustin. So we'll be right back to you there. Is there any other check-ins before we go up and get our trivia question read? Please call now.
November 5, Tango Delta Alpha N5 TDA, Rex in Sperry, Oklahoma.
All right, there we picked up N5 TDA. Rex, good to hear you out there this evening. We'll be back to you here in a little bit. Well, let's go up here, get our trivias, and get this party started. Let's start with W8HRF. I think he's got the main. What do you have for us, Josh?
KD8EPC, W8HRF. Tonight's main trivia question is, what was the CB handle of the former First Lady of the United States, Betty Ford? Your options are Alpha, First Mama, Bravo, Lady Gerald, Charlie, Model T Mama, or Delta, Mama Uno. I'm going to let this drop and reread it. Well, probably shouldn't have done that. Anyways, main trivia. What was the CB handle of the former First Lady of the United States, Betty Ford? Your options are Alpha, First Mama, Bravo, Lady Gerald, Charlie, Model T Mama, or Delta, Mama Uno. Back to you, Dustin. This is W8HRF.
All right, thanks so much there, Josh. We're going to think about that one, and we're going to go over to Miss Lucy here for the alternate trivia question. K8YUK, what do you have for us?
KD8EBC, K8YUK, here's your alt trivia. Spanish citizen Juan Pujol Garcia wanted to be a secret agent for the British in World War II, but they rejected his offer. What did he do about it? A. Became a secret agent for the Germans. B. Became a double agent for the Germans. C. Personally tried to hunt Hitler down. Or D. Stayed home and grew corn and beans on his rubber chicken farm. Again, alt trivia. Spanish citizen Juan Pujol Garcia wanted to be a secret agent for the British in World War II, but they rejected his offer. What did he do about it? A. Became a secret agent for the Germans. B. Became a double agent for the Germans. Or C. Personally tried to hunt Hitler down. Or D. Stayed home and grew corn and beans on his rubber chicken farm. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much there, Miss Lucy. And I did want to add KDVYT Russ to the list there. We got you on there, Russ. We'll be back to you in a minute. Let's go up here, and we're gonna go talk to our president, AA8CS, because he's got a big old M next to his name. What do you have for us, Gary?
All right, Dustin, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to exercise executive privilege, and boy, is this nice being first one on the list. I got a big M. I don't know what the big M means, but maybe magnificent or manly or maleficent. I don't know, but whatever it means I'm first, I guess. No, but good to be here with everybody this evening. We have a fabulous extravaganza coming up tomorrow. The good news is that it's not going to snow. No snow in the forecast tomorrow. So once Mother Nature's done with putting this layer of whiteness down on our roads and our houses and lawns, we'll let the road crews clean everything up, and then we'll have free sailing tomorrow night for the Christmas extravaganza. Anyway, looking forward to that. Looking forward to eyeball QSOs all around. It'll be great seeing everybody. And that's about it. That's about all I have. Got to get to bed sometime tonight. I have an early rising tomorrow morning with the barometer net. And you know how I feel about the ungodly hour. Well, quite simply, it's ungodly. Let's see. I'm going to go with, for the trivia question, AC, as in AC/DC, but just the AC part. It's got to be First Mama. I mean, would Betty Ford, Lady Gerald, I think you said, or something like that? I don't think so. I don't know, but you never know. And that kind of question kind of reeks with sneakiness. You know what I mean? Anyway, I want to thank Josh and Lucy for another pair of fine business questions. And it's good to hear them, good to hear you, Dustin, and good to be here with everybody. See everybody tomorrow morning on the net, then tomorrow evening at the extravaganza. This is AA8CS. Back to net. 73 all.
All right there, Gary, AA8CS, my president. Well, great to hear you out there. And, yeah, I won't be hearing you at the ungodly hour. I'll be studying the inside of my eyelids. And, unfortunately, I won't be at the party tomorrow evening either. But I'll be there in spirit at any rate. So we'll say 73 to you. Great to hear you out there. And we'll look forward to catching you down the log real soon. All right, let's go down and talk to Ben, K8BHQ. What's going on?
W8WKY.
KD8EPC, KE8BHQ. I'm doing pretty good, Dustin, now that I'm in the heated seats driving home. Roads out here are actually pretty nice, which is surprising to me because the parking lot at work was a disaster. Other than that, I'm looking forward to the Christmas party tomorrow, and I'm a little bummed you're not going to be there, but I'll look forward to seeing you in spirit for trivia, I'm going to go real quick with Delta and Delta, and that's about all I've got for traffic, so I'm going to give it back to you. This is KE8BHQ.
All right there, Ben. Well, great to hear you out there tonight, and yeah, sorry we won't be seeing you at the party, but enjoy the heated seats and enjoy the drive there. And boy, I don't know. I think I missed it, Ben. Would you give me your trivia answers one more time?
Delta and Delta, double D's, KE8BHQ.
All right, thanks so much there, Ben. That's what I thought. NetLogger's just running a little bit slower than usual tonight. So we'll say 73 mobile safely, and we'll catch you down the log. And let's jump to the top, talk to my good friend Shannon, QC5 Real Big Guns. What's going on? Uh-oh, let's try that one more time. QC5 RBG. Shannon, are you out there?
Hey there, Dustin. KC5RBG. Sorry. Stepped away from the radio for just a sec. I'm back. Been a good day. And, gosh, can't say much more than that. Didn't do anything today other than goof off around the house, play with the dogs, watch videos on all of the video venues, everything from TikTok to Instagram to Facebook to whatever. Yesterday I watched a movie, though, and that was decent. It was called Corrective, what was it? Corrective Measures. And it had Bruce Willis in it. And you can tell that he just didn't have very many lines in the show. He didn't really walk in the show. So yeah, it's some movies for his late life, I guess. Now I guess he can't even remember that he's an actor. So I guess it was done before that, but it wasn't a bad show. It was kind of interesting, actually. And again, that movie was Corrective Measures, if anyone wants to watch it. Played a little bit of games today and talked to my son today. Other than that, it's been a good day. Been enjoying it. And kind of rearranging the house a little bit, setting up the TV that I moved into the radio room, and mirroring my iPad phone too, so that's always fun. But yeah, hope you're having a good one there, man. And I told Nick earlier we all need to get on 56 Charlie at some point again, and be like old times. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns. God bless, and 73, my friend. Back to net control.
All right there, Shannon. Well, great to hear you out there. And I'll tell you what, anytime you want to get on 56 Charlie, you let me know. The HT battery is fully charged, and I've upgraded the internet connection since the last time we've chatted. So we'll say 73 to you, and we'll look forward to catching you down along. And we got you down for the great state of Oklahoma. Let's go over to Bob now, K8LYJ. What's going on in Barberton?
KD8EPC, K8LYJ. Good evening, Dustin. Good evening, Net. Yeah, tonight was last school board meeting of the year. And for that one, they always bring out the high school concert band to do play a selection of holiday songs. And they were really, really good this year. I was pretty impressed. And got a treat for lunch. Local sub shop, 1 month a year, always serves poutine. Only for that month. I don't know why they don't have it on the on the menu the rest of the year. But that 1 month a year they always have. It's usually November, but last month they all went out of state for a wedding, so it got pushed back to December. And they just announced it yesterday, and I went and got myself some for lunch. And so, I culturally appropriated the Canadians for my noon repast. As for trivia, my mind is running right alongside our chief executives. I'm going to go Alpha Charlie. And I'll give it back to you. This is KA8LYJ.
All right there, Bob. Well, that sounds pretty good. You can never go wrong there. And Nick says to blame Canada. Hi. We'll say 73, and that's going to bring us on over here to Mr. Ray, K5CFY. How you doing, Ray?
KD8EPC in the net, K5CFY. Fine business on the border breaker net today. You only liked about 20 on for tonight to get to 100, but one of these days you're going to have to do that. Anyway, not much going on here. We definitely don't have no snow or anything like that. It was a pretty nice day. Going to have another one tomorrow. I won't be at the Christmas thing tomorrow night. I'll probably be there in spirit if you and I can ride the same spirit bus there. But anyway, I'm going to go with Bravo Charlie. So my answers are Bravo Charlie. Thank you, Dustin. Doing a great job. We definitely appreciate you. 73 K5 CFY.
All right there, Mr. Ray. Well, great to hear you out there, and I'll tell you what, we can't wait to hear you on down the log, and boy, we got you down for Bravo and Charlie. We'll say 73. Have a great evening, and thanks for letting us do the first hour of the Border Breaker Net. We really appreciate that, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log. Let's jump on over here to California. Let's talk to RevCav, K6KJV. What's going on?
Hello there, Mr. Dustin, and the rest of the crew, and the youngins, and everyone else on the net. This case is KJV here in Valley Springs, California, and not much is going on. Just sitting here kicking back, listening to the net, and of course, you know my answer is going to be, as always, double D's, Delta and Delta, because in tonight's case, you can never go wrong with Larry the Cornwall dough bean chicken. So there you go. Blessed and 73, everyone. Back to net control from Cases KJV.
All right there, Kevin. We got you down for double D's, and we'll say Maranatha and 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. And let's go over and talk to Taco Tim now, KI5TAQ. This is KD8EPC. Take it away.
Well, good evening there, Dustin. This is the second time we were talking to each other today, or tonight. Let me get the trivia out of the way. I'm going to go with Bravo and Delta. And we'll just go from there. And who knows what can happen. So far I have not bumped into Alan, or Trouble, or Jack Sparrow. He's possibly in the belly of a beast. But anyway, I'll let you get on down the list. This is KI5TAQ.
W8WKY.
All right there, Tim. I'll tell you what, I hear Alan got stuck testing one of those zero-gravity planes. You know the ones they fly way up and then nose down so they lose gravity for a few seconds. I hear he's test flying one of those, or test riding high. So got you out for Bravo and Delta. We'll say 73, and let's jump over to the north end of town. KEQFT, Uncle Fred, what do you know?
Well, the trivia going to be Alpha and Alpha. A little bit of snow here. Trying to find out what kind of trouble the Michigan coach got in he was fired. I don't think it had anything to do with losing to Ohio State, but he was fired this afternoon, and then it was revealed he had some kind of an inappropriate relationship. Oh, anyhow, it's a legal thing too, you know. Well, you never can tell what's going on here. Successful man like that, who knows what kind of trouble he got in. In any event, nothing else to say, but I've seen the term executive privilege was invoked tonight on this net, and the last time I heard that was when Nixon first got in trouble. You know, he every time they brought up anything against him, he said, well, he's going to invoke executive privilege, and that means you don't have to answer the questions at hand. So, oh well, KEHQFT. Everyone have a good evening. Stay warm. Back to net control.
All right there, Uncle Fred, we got you down for double A's. We're going to say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. And let's jump it over here to Ashley and talk to Jeremy, KECRY. What's going on?
KD8EPC, this is KECRY. Good evening, Dustin, and everybody on the net. Hope everybody's doing well. Staying warm or staying cool, depending on where you're at. Not much going on tonight. Sold my old car today, so that was fun. And then waiting on a new radio to come in. I got me a 10-meter radio coming in sometime. Came from across the Pacific, so it's taking its sweet time getting over here. And, yep, you know, shipping is definitely frustrating right now. 'Tis the season. But that being said, I really hope everybody's having a great week so far. Trivia answer is, I'm going to go with Alpha, and I don't know. The other one is, I think maybe a double agent. I don't know what letter that is, or, yeah. But that's the one I'm going with. And, yeah, with that, I'll say 73s. I really hope everybody has a great rest of the week, and yeah, this is KE8ZRY.
All right there, Jeremy. Well, great to hear you. We got you down for Alpha and Bravo, and we'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. All right, let's go to the other president in the lineup here, KC8HDP. Jerry, how you doing?
KD8EPC and the Beacon Net. This is KC8HDP. Well, good evening, Dustin, and everyone on the net. Great to hear everyone. I'm going to do the trivia before I forget. I will take Charlie and Alpha for my answers. Well, really looking forward to the holiday extravaganza tomorrow evening. I hope to see a bunch of people there. Looking forward to that. And other than that, I really don't have anything else. It was good to hear from WV3K on the pre-net. Hadn't heard from him for a while, and hope he wish the best for him. With that, send things back to you, Dustin. KD8EPC and the Beacon Net from KC8HDP 73.
All right there, Jerry. We'll say 73 to you. We got you down for Charlie and Alpha, and sorry we won't be at the party tomorrow to see you, but we'll catch you on down the log real soon. We're going to say 73, and that's going to bring me to Northern Mark, KC8FQV. Take it away.
All right, yeah, KCFQ. I'm going to come through Allstar instead of having the snow. We got real snow and we got virtual snow. We'll come through without the virtual snow. But on the trivia, I'm going to say Alpha. I know the first one is going to be definitely alpha. And the second one, I'll just take a guess at the alpha for the Northern Lights, Aurora, and all the other things. So other than that, yeah, we'll see people tomorrow night. Hopefully this stuff that we have won't be around tomorrow night. It has been it's been many years, traditions that we have things occur like that. We have the activities at the Eagles down there. So we'll see everyone tomorrow. And you don't know what you're missing. You don't come. But if you didn't get your ticket in, the only ticket you get is a ticket for the corner. So we'll send it back to net control, KSFQV.
All right there, Mike. We got you down for double A there, and we'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. And let's jump on over to Thomas now, KN4EWT. What's going on over in Tennessee?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just sitting here redeeming a stack of Amazon gift cards I got from work, and then trying to decide what I'm going to buy. Kind of got my eye on one of these discone antennas, but I don't know. It's one of them tricky situations because I just used a different gift card to purchase a pair of UV5R minis. So I don't know yet. But now just sitting here and listening, hanging out, and doing this window shopping, I guess. And for my answers, I'm going to go with Alpha Alpha AA, KN4EWT.
All right there, Thomas. Well, great to hear you, and nothing wrong with window shopping. Eventually you'll decide what it is you want to get, but until then you can keep browsing, and that's the beauty of Amazon. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and let's go talk to Mark now. K3MBC, how you doing?
Well, good evening, Dustin. Thanks for picking up my call tonight. Just enjoying a nice, comfortable evening here in the South Gulf Coast area. This pleasant 60 degrees outside. Trivia answers tonight are going to be Alpha and Charlie. Alpha and Charlie. And just turning my brain off and getting ready for bed. So, going to turn it back to you, K3MBC.
All right there, Mark. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate you being here for the Beacon Net, and I hope to catch you on down the log. We got you out for Alpha and Charlie, and that's going to bring me on over here to Dave, NT8D. What's going on in Copley, Dave?
Hello there, Dustin. Everybody on the Beacon Net. Well, in Copley, it's 27 degrees and mostly dark. Had a fun rehearsal this evening, and it's just a nice group I've been playing with for a long time, but rehearsing for a Christmas show up at the Hermit Club. That's this Friday and Saturday, and then looks like the Hofbrauhaus thing that I've been plugging on Christmas Eve day. First show is sold out. There's still some tickets left or reservations left for the second show at 2:20 in the afternoon on Christmas Eve day. So come on up and drink some beer and sing some Christmas carols with us if you're in Cleveland. I walked right in the door, right close to 10 o'clock, and after I have such a long day, I can't fall right asleep. It takes me at least an hour or two to wind down. So I figured I'd hang out with you guys for a little while. Thanks for taking the call. Hope everybody's being safe, getting ready for the holiday, getting their Christmas shopping done. That's what I got for the net. I'll see a bunch of y'all at the Christmas party for Sarah tomorrow night, the one night that I don't have to go play music this week, so that worked out just perfect. I'll give you Alpha Bravo for the trivia questions. Maybe think of Jethro Clampett wanting to be a double knot spy, so I'll go with the double agent there, Dustin. Back to net control, November Tango 8 Delta. Everybody have a pleasant and safe evening.
All right there, Dave. We got you down for Alpha and Bravo. Great to hear you, and I'm glad you had a good time there with your practice this evening. So we're going to say 73 to you. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. Next on my list, we're going to go talk to John over in Australia, VK1JT. How you doing, John? All right, let's try one more time there, VK1JT. John, are you still there? All right, nothing heard. Let's jump on over to Rex, N5TDA. What's going on in Tulsa?
Oh, no, this is N5TDA. Not much going on over here. Been playing with Meshtastic. I got a node yesterday, and doesn't seem to be much on them around here, around this area. So I switched it over to MQTT, and boy, I got a bunch of them. But I'm still playing with it. I'll figure it out one way or the other. And as far as the trivia goes, I'm going to go with Alpha and Charlie. Alpha and Charlie. And just want to say hi to Shannon. And hello to the rest of the net. Y'all have a good night. And finally, TDA.net.
All right there, Rex. We got you out for Alpha and Charlie. Great to hear you out there tonight. And don't be a stranger. Come and visit us more often. Let's jump on over here to Akron and talk to Russ now. KD8VYT. What's going on, Russ? Been on the net.
Absolutely nothing. I was thinking about trying to put my antenna up tomorrow, but then it snowed again. My answers for the trivia are going to be C and C. I don't see where Mrs. Ford got her license for CB while she was First Lady, so that writes them out. So I'm saying the Model T one. And so C and C, those are my guesses. Hello to everybody in Oklahoma. And I'll talk to, oh yeah, and I'll be at the party in spirit with Dustin Spirit. KD8VYT 73.
All right there, Russell. Great to hear you. And I'll tell you, you'll be there in spirit. I'll be there in spirit. Ray will be there in spirit. And we're all riding the same bus. Hi. And we're on the back of it, too. So we'll say 73 to you. We'll catch you later. And we'll have to get together soon. So we're going to say 73. And let's jump on over to West Virginia and talk to Terry, KF8ERZ. What's going on?
It's KF8ERZ. Good evening, Justin, and everybody on the net. Thank you for taking my check-in. Not too much going on, just enjoying listening to this good net and hearing everybody's reports and everything. It's always good to hear everyone in there, and always a pleasure and an honor to be a part of your nets on here. For my trivia answers, I'm not sure, so I'm just going to follow along with the example of our fearless leader, and I'll go with Alpha and Charlie for my trivia answers. Hope everyone has a wonderful time tomorrow night at your Christmas party. It sounds like it's going to be a great night. And I'd say that any time that the Sarah group's together, it's a wonderful time of fellowship and good fun. I'll be there in spirit myself. I live so far away. If I was closer and an actual member, I'd definitely be there. But anyway, be there in spirit. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and I want to wish everybody a great night tonight. and I plan on being on the beacon net in the morning. So with that, I'll hand it back to Net Control. Say 73s and God bless. It's KF8 ERZ.
All right there, Terry. Well, great to hear you. And we'll say 73, and lots of us are going to be there in spirit. All right, Terry, at the bottom of the list as it stands, this is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net, and I'm ready for more check-ins. Please call now.
This is W9EGL, Robert in Central Alabama.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Alpha, Jeff, New Franklin.
All right, we picked up a couple there. We have W9EGL, Robert, and we have KF8DTA, Jeff. Let's start here with Robert, W9EGL. Good evening. How you doing?
Doing great. It's getting cold here in sunny Alabama. Been doing a lot of D-Star. I'm on a D-Star net right now on the other radio. And just learning new things. D-Star is new to me. I do other modes like the Allstar and DMR and YSS and all that. So keep it busy. Thank you.
All right there, Robert. Well, great to hear you, and a wonderful email I got there from you. I've been meaning to shoot you one back, but great to hear you, and if you'd like to catch up on D-Star sometime, I hang out on 56 Charlie, so come there and say hello. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and we'll catch you on down the log, and that's going to bring me over to Jeff, KF8DTA. Take it away.
This is KF8DTA. Thanks for being out there. Thank you for taking my call. I just wanted to announce that I'm awaiting my general. Just passed this evening with the ham radio exams online with WM7X. So really excited about that. Had to tell somebody. Thanks for being there, guys. KF8DTA, back to control.
All right there, Jeff. Well, congratulations on getting your general there. That's awesome. Glad to hear that and can't wait to hear about your new radio adventures. So that's awesome. We're going to say 73 to you for now, and we're at the bottom of the list again. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net, and I'm looking for more check-ins.
Control November 3, Kilo Golf Delta, and 3 KJD. Village of Jefferson, Asheville County, Ohio.
All right, we picked up one that time, and waiting for the net logger to upload it. Boy, this thing is slow nowadays. There it is, N3GKD, I think. Would you come back and confirm your call for me one more time, because it's not resolving on the net logger.
November 3, Kilo Golf Delta, and 3 KGD. Name is Nick, November India Charlie.
All right, we got you fixed that time. Welcome to the Beacon Net. How you doing this evening?
W8WKY.
I'm doing well, thank you very much. Just on my way into the sheriff's office. Have the radio on again. I check in when I get out of work in the morning on the barometer net, or I try to anyway, so I'm catching you on the tail end going into work. So that's about it. Just throw an extra call on your check-in list there, and wish everyone a good evening. 73, and 3 KGD back to next one.
All right there. Well, we'll say 73 to you. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log. All right, this is KD80PC with the Beacon Net. I'm at the bottom of the list as it stands, and I'm looking for more check-ins, so any other check-ins, please call now.
W8
J5MNV Kilo Juliet 5 Mike November Victor.
Alpha India 5 Quebec AI 5Q.
All right, we picked up 2 there. We have a KJ5MNV, and we have AI5Q Jairus. Let's start with KJ5MNV. How you doing, Bernie? Welcome to the Beacon Net. What are you up to this evening, and what do you have for trivia for us?
KJ5MNV. Yeah, well, I missed the trivia questions, so if you could repeat them, that'll be great. But, yeah, just getting back from the grandson's basketball games. Had 2 of them tonight, which is a lot of fun for the 9 and 10-year-olds, as you can imagine. But, yeah, it's been a little bit since I've been on here, and glad to be back again. I think I was on the Beacon Sunday or last week, not sure. But anyway, can you come back with the trivia questions?
Certainly. We haven't reread the trivia all night, so we can do that. No problem at all. W8HRF, would you mind rereading us the main trivia, please?
KD80PC, W8HRF. Tonight's main trivia is, what was the CB handle of the former First Lady of the United States, Betty Ford? Your options are Alpha, First Mama, Bravo, Lady Gerald, Charlie, Model T Mama, or Delta Mama Uno. Again, your main trivia for tonight, what was the Citizens Band, the CB handle of the former First Lady of the United States, Betty Ford? Your options are Alpha, First Mama, Bravo, Lady Gerald, Charlie, Model T Mama, or Delta Mama Uno. Back to you, Dustin.
All right, thanks so much there, Josh. Now let's go to Miss Lucy for a reread on the alternate trivia, please. K8YUK, take it away.
KD80ABC, K8YUK. Gotta make sure I'm reading the right trivia. Spanish citizen Juan Pujol Garcia wanted to be a secret agent for the British in World War II, but they rejected his offer. What did he do about it? A, became a secret agent for the Germans. B, became a double agent for the Germans. C, personally tried to hunt Hitler down. Or D, stayed home and grew corn and beans on his rubber chicken farm. Again, Spanish citizen Juan Pujol Garcia wanted to be a secret agent for the British in World War II. They rejected his offer. What did he do about it? A, become a secret agent for the Germans. B, became a double agent for the Germans. C, personally tried to hunt Hitler down. Or D, stayed home and grew corn and beans on his rubber chicken farm. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much, sir, Miss Lucy. Let's go back down here to Bernie, KJ5MNV. Take it away.
Much appreciate that. I think I'd have to go with Bravo on the first question, and as fun as D sounds on the second one, I think I'll go with C. Okay, back to net, and thanks for having me, guys. 73s. Happy holidays, everybody. KJ5MNV.
All right there. Well, glad to have you, and come back and join us anytime. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll say 73 for now, and that's going to bring me over here to Jairus AI5Q for the second time today. How are you, my friend?
Hey Dustin, I'm doing much better than I was earlier. Feeling fine now. Went to Noelle's orchestra concert tonight. She did a great job. She's first year bass, so it was easy to see her. She wasn't hidden by other kids and stuff like that. So It went pretty well. The rest of the kids showed up about 10 minutes late, but she was the third act, so they didn't miss any of their sister playing. And for trivia, I'm going to go with Alpha and Charlie, AC. Not to be confused with DC, alternating current. AI 5Q. Back to you, Dustin.
All right there, Jairus. Well, great to hear you and glad to hear you're feeling better than earlier. We got you down for Alpha Charlie for your trivias there, so we'll say 73 to you for now, and that brings us to the bottom of the list. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. I'm ready for more check-ins. Please call now. All right, nothing else heard. Let's go up here. Let's talk to the net control team. KD8SLG, just Nick, what do you know?
I know nothing. KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG. Good evening, Dustin, all the Beacon netizens. Fine business. Great net tonight, man. Good times. Lots of weird imagery. Good time in the blue screen. If you don't have NetLogger loaded up and checking in over there, you're missing half the fun. Kinda. I threw in AC as my answers early on, following Gary's lead, I believe. So those are my answers. Looking forward to the party tomorrow and seeing a bunch of people. We do have a good time when we get together. And looking forward to it. Gonna miss you, D. But I got you, man. My spirit will be with you in some sense as well. How's that? KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG, back to net control. Thanks, Dustin.
All right there, Nick, we'll say 73, and you can mark me down for Alpha and Delta. Let's go talk to Nick at night, K8QKO. What do you know?
KD8EPC, K8QKO. Hello, Dustin. Hello, everybody on the net. You know, you mentioned Alan taking a ride on the Vomit Comet tonight, and I could just picture him on that airplane with his hair flailing around, causing unnecessary injury to everybody on the airplane if he was on such a ride. Aside from that, I finally got a refrigerator delivered today from Lowe's because the one they delivered Monday was missing a seal, and then it took them 2 additional days to reschedule delivery with zero help. It was quite the experience. I actually called their customer support line for the delivery service to try to see if I could get it scheduled earlier after they failed to deliver the first one. And before I talked to the representative, it said, please stay on the line to fill out a survey after the call. I thought to myself, I sure will. The cheeky buggers, instead of hanging up the phone, put me on hold. So I never got transferred to the survey to give them a bad survey, which kind of tweaked me out. But yeah, finally got that delivered today, got stuff in the fridge, and I'm now able to refrigerate my dinner. Yeah, aside from that, I'm also going to miss the party tomorrow. I guess I'll be there in spirit like everybody else, but I'll be at a different party instead. And yeah, that's about it for me. So with that, Dustin, I'll pass it back to you. Okay. Oh, my trivia answer is going to be Alpha and Alpha. And with that, I will pass it back to you, KE8QKO.
All right there, Nick, we got you down for double A's. We'll say 73. We'll catch you down the log. Let's go talk to Eric, K8VZA. Take it away.
W8WKY.
KD8EPC in the group, KE8VZA here, using my Baofeng antenna to prop one eyeball open anyway. I'm still here. I'm going to answer Alpha and Charlie for the trivia, and it was an interesting commute home tonight. Not a far cry from a skating rink, and but we made it home. The winter tires were a bonus. They really do seem to grip better on the ice, and the really slippery stuff better than just regular all-season tires. Anyway, what else do I have? I can't think of anything else. Looking forward to the Christmas party tomorrow, and I'm just picturing Larry in that zero-G plane with floating Funyuns all over the place, and Alan flinging them at Larry. Anyway, KE8VZA, back to net control.
right there, Eric. And I've got to say, I don't think that Alan's going to have his hair just flopping around, but I think they'll have to make him put it in a man bun high. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and that's going to bring us on over to Josh, WHRF. Give us your comments, and then go ahead and drop and give us the main trivia answer.
KD80PC, W8HRF. Good evening, Dustin again. And everybody. For Lucy's trivia, I'm going to go with Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Anyways, what comments do I have? I went to Harbor Freight today, and I got these storage bins for all of my nuts and bolts and electronics and everything else that I need to sort that I've just got piled into drawers, and I'm so excited. I don't know at what point in my life, I guess now, when I started getting excited about organizing things and getting storage containers. How boring is that? But it's going to be nice to get everything sorted. So, that's a thing. I've also been trying to find places to buy pallets because I'm trying to make like a little three-sided walled area where we're going to put compost. And Lowe's and Walmart and all those places, they reuse all their pallets, so they don't want to get rid of them. But I found Harbor Freight actually gets rid of pallets, and if they're behind there, at least the one in Aurora, they will let you take them. So I'm going to do that tomorrow or the next day. I'll bring the truck up there and get a couple, because I learned today they don't fit in my Ford Focus. So if we're talking about funny imagery, imagine me in my work attire, slick dress shoes, trying to jam a pallet into the rear passenger door of my 2010 Ford Focus compact car. Yeah, that didn't work out, so we let that go for now. Anyways, I'm going to let it and read the main trivia. Yeah, and I was never going to get all, 4 pallets that I needed in there. So, anyways, I'll just bring the truck. All right, tonight's main trivia. What was the CB handle of the former First Lady of the United States, Betty Ford? Your options were Alpha, First Mama. There were 15 answers for that one, last time I counted. Bravo, Lady Gerald. There were 2 answers for that one. Charlie, Model T Mama. There were 2 answers for that. You know, it took me a minute to realize and understand that joke because her last name's Ford. That was really funny when it came back and hit me in the head. Delta, Mama Uno, had 2 answers for that one. The answer, as most of you guessed, was First Mama. Apparently, I'm the only person, not the only person, but apparently most people know this. Anyways, she received her license back on May 25th, 1976. Her call was actually kind of the inverse of Lucy's. Kilo Uniform Yankee, KUY, instead of YUK, KUY 9532. The name, her handle was suggested reportedly by comedian Flip Wilson. And during the 1976 presidential campaign, she even used CB radio for outreach. One example is she greeted a group of friends and neighbors from Grand Rapids, Michigan, who were up in Wisconsin supporting President Ford. The group coordinated the campaign traffic they called the Scattered Blitz using CB radios, and they synchronized when the volunteers would fan out to hand materials and talk about their friend Jerry Ford to people who they could get to listen. I spent a little bit too much time, maybe an entire hour, actually going down this rabbit hole. It was actually kind of interesting. The Ford Library has this giant PDF of all of this material about CB radio and her involvement and different memos, things that people would send her. So, for example, WJVA Radio sent a whole bunch of suggestions for what her handle should be, such as White House Night, Model T Mama, and Flip Flop Ford. Other proposed names, Snowbird, Bionic Woman, Number One, Sweet Thing, Smokey. They even sent in suggestions for President Ford, Golden Eagle, Flipper, and Bullbuster. So there's that, I guess. There was actually a White House memo dated the exact same day she got her license, and it was titled White House Meeting on CB Radio. Let me take a break. Basically, it invited all these presidents and CEOs to the White House to talk about different things, including I noticed the president of High Gain Electronics was on there. And the agenda was talking about deregulation, licensing, and even possible new CB bands on the 220 band, the 450 band, and the 900 megahertz band. So that was interesting. Anyways, I'll go ahead and turn it back to you, Dustin. Oh, real quick, just a reminder, Sarah Winter Field Day. Mark it on your calendars, January 24th and 25th. That's a Saturday and a Sunday. Hope to see you there. Back to you, Dustin. KD8EPC, W8HRF.
All right, thanks so much there, Josh. Let's go over here now to Miss Lucy, K8YUK. Give us your comments and then drop and give us the alternate trivia.
KD8ABC, K8YUK. Hi, everybody. Sorry about my lack of involvement in the blue screen. I realized I was running low on trivia questions, so I've been getting some more written down and researched. I am trying to do better research. Very, very thorough as he was discussing the Ford Presidential Library. He is super, possibly too much thorough. I am not thorough enough. I trust the internet way too much, as evidenced by my incorrect trivia questions a couple months ago. So I'm trying to do better. However, AI is not making it easier. So, plus, it's weird and uncomfortable how many websites parrot what they find on the internet that isn't necessarily from a good source. I was looking up kind of what was I'm trying to think of a way to say it without spoiling it, but basically a factoid gets repeated through a whole bunch of different websites, but I can't find the basis of the factoid. What makes you all agree that this is true? And I can't find the source of it, and it's very irritating. But I think I figured it out this time. Anyway, pretty much was home. Oh, no, I take that back. I got him the massage. It was amazing. The office springs for, I guess, a massage for all the staff once a month, which I will totally take, and it was amazing. So that was very nice. And otherwise, we're getting out Christmas decorations, and Betty is super excited. She calls it all Christmas, which is very sweet, and she's going to be very sad when Christmas is over. That's pretty much it on my end. I'm going to let it drop. I'll read up all trivia. KE8YUK returning. All right, Josh, can you hold the microphone cool? I got to stretch this cord so far. I'm so nervous about it. All trivia. Spanish citizen Juan Pujol Garcia wanted to be a secret agent for the British in World War II, but they rejected his offer. What did he do about it? A, became a secret agent for the Germans. B, became a double agent for the Germans. C, personally tried to hunt Hitler down. Or D, stayed home and grew corn and beans on his rubber chicken farm. The answer is B, Bravo, became a double agent. When the British rejected Juan's application as a spy, he took it upon himself to create an entire fake identity as a fantastically pro-Nazi Spanish government official. This included a fake passport, an entirely fictitious subnetwork of spies, and learning spy techniques from a German spy. He was so good at misleading the Germans, he or his wife mentioned it to the British again, who saw his potential at last. He played a critical role in D-Day with a little luck. The plan was to send real information, quote-unquote, too late to be useful, but his first radio transmission was missed by hours. When someone finally replied to him, Juan replied with disgust, "I cannot accept excuses or negligence. Were it not for my ideals, I would abandon the work." After the war, he received awards from both sides he, quote-unquote, served, with the Nazis never knowing they were fooled. Sadly, he died of malaria in 1949. Except he didn't. MI5 helped him fake his death, and he went on to live a relatively anonymous life in Venezuela, running a bookstore and a gift shop until his actual death in 1988. I would love to see a movie on this man. That is all trivia. Answer was bravo. Have a good night, everybody. God bless. KUYK, back to K80PC.
All right there, Miss Lucy. Thanks so much for another wonderful alternate trivia there. That brings us to the bottom of the list. We picked up Chris, KD2HC, was in and out with the revolving door, and this is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. We're going to make one more call here for check-ins, so any other stations waiting to check in, please call now. All right, nothing else heard there. We'll make one more call. This is the last and final call for check-ins. Please call now. All right, nothing else heard. On behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself, and the Beacon Net crew, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in with us this evening. Come and join us on the next edition of the Beacon Net, Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the WKY repeater, 147.390, the positive offset, and a PL tone of 114.8, Allstar Node 48496, and Echolink W8WKY-R. Also, don't forget to check out the Barometer Net every morning at 7 a.m. except for Sunday here on the W8WKY repeater. And don't forget to visit our friends over on the N5XQK Memorial Border Breaker Net every day at noon Central Time. That's on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. You've been listening to the Beacon Net. This is KD8EPC returning the repeater to normal amateur use this time, and I will be clear. 73, y'all.
KD8EPC, KD2HCE.
Hello, Chris.
How are you, and how is my antenna?
Oh, you know, man, same old, same old. I've still got it sitting up there, but I got a new one sitting here. I just never got around to putting it up. Next day I get maybe tomorrow I'll try to get that up and get that over to you.
Doesn't matter. You could always switch them if you don't want to take the other one down. It's the same thing.
It's true. I may do that. I'll give you a holler. I was thinking about you the other day. I delivered it around the corner from you. I saw your car out in the driveway, but yeah, I'll stop by and see you here in the next couple of days. How's that sound?
Sometime in the afternoon. You can see now you can look up there on the tower. I got another antenna up there. It's I got to go use that right now, so I'm a little bit late. So 7-3 everybody. KD2HCE is QSY to 40 meters.
73, have fun. KD8EPC is clear.